Welcome back to another video, everyone. My name is Kyle. I'm a full-time trader specializing in futures and options trades. Today's video is actually a clip from a video that is a couple of years old that went over the Trading Playbook template that I created, which is actually the infrastructure and the entire system behind how I review and document trades on a daily basis. The specific clip that I've got in today's video focuses specifically on journaling your trades, the importance of journaling your trades, and some key prompts that you should be using when you are journaling and reviewing any of your trades. Hope you guys enjoy, and if you have any questions or would like access to this template, feel free to leave a comment below. I'm going to put a link so you can download the template in the description. Essentially, this is a practice that is recommended for all traders to be completing pretty much every single day, especially if you are trying to perform at the highest possible level as a trader. Now, again, like I said, this is something that I personally do on a daily basis. It's my opinion that both of these components are pretty much in a central review process that really is going to help you internalize your trading, which will get you to perform better. So without this, in my mind, there is no improvement in your P&L. So if you are looking to improve your profitability, definitely keep watching. This is a Notion template that I have pretty much custom built for my trading needs. I am going to make it available to you guys. You could find the link for this template in the description below or directly on the Opinicus Holdings website. Basically what we have here on the main page, when you first get into the template, you're going to see right here, it just says trading template. We have 4 links up here: daily trading and market notes, my playbook, high level results overview, and then a little link right here to get trading help if that is something that you need. Now, the main focus on this particular page is this daily trade journal. Now, daily trade journal, basically what we have here is a calendar overview. Let's say you took some trades today on October 25th. It was a Tuesday. You go ahead and just double click on this day. That's going to actually take you into the day's journal itself. And what you have here is basically an overview of how I personally review my trades. Now, at this point in my trading career, I have reviewed and journaled probably over 1,000, maybe 1,500 individual journaling days. And so I have gone through a ton of different prompts, and these are the prompts that I have found work best for me. These are the prompts that I've seen basically help me achieve the most amount of growth. And basically what that looks like here is I go through on each day and I am reviewing each individual trade. And the way we would do this is we would come into trade number 1, basically press open here. It's going to open it up. What we want to look at in this particular trade is the trade idea. And that's going to be basically the big picture setup. That can be the daily setup, the hourly setup, whatever the main high time frame framework was that you are working with this particular trade idea. From there, we go into the setup. That's going to be the intraday setup, the way that you actually entered the trade. And basically these 2 little prompts here are just going to be you providing details as to what the trade idea was and what the setup was. And so the usefulness of this is that you can come back, let's say 6 months from now, you want to see how you traded on October 25th. You can come back and see exactly what it was that you were trading, how you were getting involved. Finally, we have another prompt for the main mistake here. This is one that I find really beneficial, just looking at the main mistake of the particular trade. Sometimes that can be that you had a late entry, maybe you managed the trade poorly, maybe the exit was late, or maybe it was a trade that you should not have taken at all. Mistake can vary widely, so that is going to definitely depend on what you are struggling with at this time in your trading career. From there, we do have a little section for an execution chart. You can just go ahead and click on this, add an image, and then add in the execution chart. And again, this is going to be beneficial, not necessarily for today, but for in the future, if you are wanting to come back and review these trades, say 3 months from now, say you do a month end review, say you do a quarterly end review, you can go back and see exactly how you performed on that day, what led to your success, what led to your profits or losses. Now up here, we do have a little section. You could enter profit or loss. Maybe you made $1,000 on the day. You could just enter in 1,000 there. Whether or not this was a good trade, you can just go ahead and check that. And then strategy, this is gonna vary widely depending on what type of trader you are. Thought I had some pre-built things in here, but basically what you can enter here is you could just say daily breakout. Now you have an idea of what kind of strategy you are taking, and that'll show up just on the main daily trade journal page here. From there, we do have a little section for trade grade. This is something I'm always looking at, whether or not the trade was an A or A plus, B or B plus, or B minus or lower. Personally, I'm always trying to stay out of the B minus or lower trades. So that is why I have that one red. Tend to want to focus on those A and A plus trades. So have that in there. We come back into the days overview. That was just trade one. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for trade number two. And then I go ahead and repeat this entire process for every single trade that I had for that particular day. Again, same basic prompts here. I'm just looking at the trade idea, the big picture setup, intraday setup, main mistake, and then the execution chart. Now, from there, once I have all the individual trades reviewed, I'm looking at just a big picture overview of the actual trading day. Now, for me, that is going to look like what went well, the top lesson and area of improvement of the day. This one is absolutely key. What was the easiest money trade today? This one I absolutely love because my goal as a trader is to be in the easiest money play every single day. Generally speaking, I am in that trade, but if I miss it, I want to detail the specifics of that trade so I can get a better understanding as to why I missed it, or maybe I overlooked it, or some other reason. I want to know what that play was. So I document it there. If I was in it, great. If not, then I've learned something and I can carry that with me into future sessions. From there, we have what easiest change could you have made today that would have had the largest positive impact on your day. Now, I know for a lot of traders, just in coaching and in mentoring other traders, a lot of times this is going to be simply avoiding certain trades. So maybe, let's say early in the session, you hit your daily goal on trade XYZ. Later in the session, you gave half of that daily goal back trading something else. So the easiest change you could have made today that would have had the largest positive impact on your day would have been to simply do less, simply not take that second trade. And that's something that you could absolutely document there. And basically what this is going to do is it's going to allow you to start to strengthen the kind of pattern recognition in your brain and understanding the repeat mistakes that you are making. Maybe you start to notice kind of, okay, pretty much every single day I'm giving back half of my gains on the session simply by overtrading. So you'll start to pick up on that. And that is how you can improve as a trader. From there, the final prompt we have on the daily trade journal on the actual daily overview is simply the daily review. And basically this is just an area to brain dump. I'm just going to be putting all of my notes here from the trading session, anything I wanted to document, anything I may have missed in any of the earlier prompts. Could be like an emotional type of scorecard, could be, you are happy because you traded well, you followed all your rules. Pretty much anything you are feeling about the trading session, put in that daily review area. And so this is a look at how I personally review all of my trades. Now, these are prompts that I complete every single trading session and for every single trade. Now, if you don't want to subscribe to something like TraderView, or you don't want to build out an Excel spreadsheet, this Notion template is going to be perfect for you. Now, getting back into the template, we do have, so basically when you do this, you can come in here on the actual individual date of trade is going to be October 25th. This is one feature we overlooked. I do want to touch on it here. And then there are tags. And so I've kind of pre-entered some tags here that I found myself using a lot, or with some frequency, or just some things that may be useful to you guys as well. And so let's say on this particular day, hit your daily goal, you can go ahead and tag that. Let's say that the market was weak. Maybe you were shorting the market and you managed to hit your daily goal. You can tag that as well. Bagger, this refers to 100% gain in the options. Maybe it was FOMC day. you can tag that. And so now you have 3 tags here, and let's say your daily profit was $1,500. Now you can see that there, and we go back to the template. You can see the profit right there on the calendar, whatever it may have been. And there is also a way to enable the setting here so that this shows your tags as well. You can do that simply by clicking on this ellipsis. Then from here, what we want to see is tags. Drag that up into there. Now you're going to have the profit on here and the tags as well. If you guys have any questions on this, feel free to comment down below or reach out to me in the Traders Think Tank. I would be happy to get back to you on this process. I found this to be a very, very useful tool in my own personal trading. I attribute this process to much of my success as a trader. So if you are still watching the video at this point, thank you. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.